breath. I think it's colder now than it was this morning when I walked to work. I think it's 38 degrees. We got some wind, and since it's such a dreary, cloudy, cold day here in April, I think I'll just head up Michigan Avenue. We'll try to check out the flowers, the tulips, and I know we already went by it this morning on TikTok with a few people that only watch on TikTok or YouTube. Hey Chris, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in from East Lansing there. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, we'll just head up Michigan Avenue and bounce around River North. I'll save walking along the river walk till later in the week when it might be sunnier, because I don't really feel like walking along the river when it's so cold and dreary. So we'll head up Michigan Avenue. John James, how you doing there? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, 38 degrees. Like I said, it feels like it's colder now than it was this morning when I walked into work on TikTok. We're heading up Michigan Avenue. Look at that Citizen M, that amenity jack they got there on that roof where it transitions. There's residential housing above the hotel there. Yeah, we got some wind here, so we're gonna have to hear some wind. Hey, how's it going, Sharon, Krista, Annette, Shannon, Christy? Hey, thanks. Bob's in the house. Julie. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for tuning in there. Yeah. Nia. Hey, hello. Thanks for tuning in. Anita, Paula. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing okay. I'm just a little cold here with the weather, but this is going to be the coldest day of the week. It's supposed to warm up possibly to the 70s by the weekend, but then rain's gonna be a chance of rain every day, so we'll see how it goes. At least it's not raining. It always could be worse. At least it's not snowing. There's the 333 North Michigan building. We got the Blackhawks store, the best uniform in NHL history. Slightly controversial, but here we'll head across Michigan Ave. You see the site of Fort Dearborn here on the sidewalk. We passed this. They have the outline of the site of Fort Dearborn here in the sidewalk as you cross Wacker Drive. They're still doing construction on the Michigan Avenue Bridge here. There you see over to the Marina Towers, the Trump Tower. There's Wacker Drive. Kevin, how you doing there? May, how you doing there? Dolores, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Annette, yeah, Paula. I think I got everybody there, hopefully. I missed you. Doing the best we can here, so yeah, let's head across the bridge here. I hear a boat whistle there. They're about to launch Chicago's Classic Lady there. As we rattle around the bridge here, there's the St. Regis looking towards the Columbus Avenue Bridge there. You're riding bikes across the bridge here. There's the Wrigley Building, the Tribune. Look how nice they look there. We'll head up Michigan Avenue and check out the tulips. 16-inch chat, yeah. 16 in the chat, that's okay. I don't even know what the likes get me on YouTube, you know, like even with, you know, I appreciate Anita and Diana and everybody else on YouTube who get me. Several times we've gotten over 200,000 likes in the TikTok, and I guess it helps with the algorithm promoting the live. I don't know if YouTube just doesn't push the live streams like TikTok, and I know they're trying to do their vertical scroll. I've tried this, the live streaming with their app. The resolution's poor. I'm talking about YouTube. That's why I use Streamlabs. Seems to work much better. There's Jean Baptiste Point du Sable. Statue's looking nice there. Go back to the Louis Marquette and Joliet there on the bridge house there with the Native Americans. And Potawatomi, the Illini tribe. Well, the Illini Confederation was completely different than the Potawatomi. The Illini, Michigama, downstate Peoria. Actually, I think there was a tribe that was called the Peoria. There's Chicago Tribune. Look at that. Look at the beautiful Tribune Tower here. Hey, Patricia, and thanks for tuning in. Annette, Anna Marie, yeah, Dolores, saying hello to Kevin there. So here's a map of the near north. Okay, so I call this River North, near north. This is pretty much where we walk most of the time. See how it's rubbed out here? This is Michigan Avenue. We'll go up to Chicago. We'll head over probably to, we'll see if we can get to Franklin there and go down underneath the L tracks there. That'll be an interesting walk here. So there's Pioneer Plaza. There's a Foxtrot over there we went through yesterday. Of course, all the Foxtrots are closing. I'm over that news. It's a shame, but there must have been some gross mismanagement somewhere. They were gonna expand and now they're closing. So they went from like merging with Dom's and gonna expand, and then now they're closing. So, and everybody has their theories here. Look at these beautiful flowers here. Yeah, we got tulips and daffodils and these little purple flowers. Yeah, we'll be on tulip patrol here. We'll check out the tulips here and the planters here. Yeah, tulips are looking nice here. We just need a nice sunny day. They'll really pop. That's why I went out there last Sunday. For the people that subscribe on TikTok, I reposted the reruns of we went to the farm and the zoo, and it's just spectacular. The light was hitting everything. Bright sunshine there, the clear spring sunshine. Amy, how you doing there? Yeah, that's good. Welcome to Michigan Avenue. We're heading north here, and we're just heading through North Michigan Avenue past the, see, they got all the rocks in the building here. They got Colorado, Mesa Verde, Portugal. They got all the states and stuff here. So this building was 1934. They built the other one, the other Tribune Tower. Look, Lewis and Clark's first, whatever that is, Hindu temple, Cambodia. I like Angkor. Look at that Great Pyramid of Gaza, Egypt, right here on the side of the building here. Dome of St. Peter's Cathedral. They took these rocks and they stuck them in the side of the Tribune there. So here we'll cross the street. Shannon, yeah, I think nice flowers there. Hey, Chick-fil-A. See, all these medians are a little different. The buildings, I think. Look at these nice flower boxes here. They got right next to the Michael Jordan's restaurant here, right here, Bar and Salon. Michael Jordan Steakhouse right on Michigan Avenue here. Look at this nice, beautiful entry to the Intercontinental Hotel. There's the menu. Michael Jordan Steakhouse. You can look it up online. And people often ask about, does Michael Jordan still have his restaurant here? Yes, he does. And look at the, you got the flower displays here. Intercontinental Hotel. Here's the main entrance here. And look at that. Yeah. Nice flower display. Flowers all around. Welcome to springtime here on Michigan Ave. There's the Nordstroms. We've gone through the Nordstrom Mall before there. We'll stay outside today. We'll save that for a rainy day. Yeah, pretty interesting. There's the streets below the streets here. There's Grand Avenue. It goes underneath the Nordstrom Mall. You see how that street goes right underneath where the entry to the Nordstrom Mall is there. And yeah, people are taking photos here, looking up Michigan Avenue, Men's Warehouse. There's look at this thing. Wow, look how that folds up. That's nice. So that's like a scooter. It folds right up there. There's the Evie restaurant. Used to be Bandera. Nothing changed. Nothing last. Got some wind here. So like maybe they're finally getting close to opening up this Aritza store. Here's the Uggs. I don't know why they got the sidewalk blocked off here, but Elena, how's it going there? Yeah, thanks for tuning in there. Yeah, you know, there's positives and negatives to everything. I see your comment there, Annette, about YouTube. Yeah, it's harder to sometimes it's harder to connect on YouTube. I found the same thing there. And yeah, not everybody wants to have a YouTube channel. You know, it's or you know, a lot of people, you've created a YouTube channel and just use it to watch. I appreciate you tuning in and watching here. Not everybody wants to post content, I understand that. Here, we'll go by La Katrina. Of course, Sarah and others know, they joke I have a fetish for La Katrina. I just like that the statue's here again. It looks so nice with the tulips in front of Colores Mexicanos. I posted that video that we filmed on YouTube here in the fall. We went inside Colores Mexicanos and went all through the store. And so we, look at that. Yeah, La Katrina, she's looking nice here with the tulips. Dia de los Muertos, Mexican Day of the Dead statue. But it looks nice in springtime nonetheless. And in front of Colores Mexicanos, this Mexican gift shop. They're revving up the truck down the alley. These tulips are spectacular. Look at these beautiful orange tulips. They got the giant tulip there. I think these tulips won an award. I don't know who wins. Who picks the awards for the best tulips? I don't know. Got a committee somewhere. Hey Amy, thanks for the heart there. Sarah, how you doing there? Yeah, it looks nice. Yeah, look, Katrina, she looks nice with the flowers. The beautiful red and yellow flowers there. We're heading up Michigan Ave. You know where we're at here. We were here this morning, but wanted to get it in landscape here so we can get some footage of the tulips here on a 38-degree cold Wednesday. And maybe the sun will come out this afternoon. We'll see. There's the tulips here. There's the giant Starbucks in the background there. Going by the Burberry. There, Burberry. There, guard of world. They're picking up the money. So we better get out of here. May, Tara, yeah. Good afternoon, Tara and May. Mama Goo, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being on YouTube. I'm glad you're able to watch on TikTok too. We got you set up again. Sorry about all the confusion there. And we'll go by the Zanga here. Look at these purple and red and yellow tulips looking nice even on a 38-degree cold day. 52 in central Iowa. Well, hopefully that weather's coming this way. You were probably colder yesterday, and we're getting the cold today as this cold front works its way through the Midwest. So that's why I tell people, they're like, how do I dress in springtime? You got to bring your winter coat and your shorts, because in the same week you can get 70s and 30s in the same week. There's the giant Starbucks. We're at Erie, Michigan. There you see on the left, Erie, Michigan. And here, yeah, we'll head up another block. We'll go by Nike Town. Yeah, they're taking pictures in the tulips. They're tiptoeing through the tulips. Yeah, Angel. Angel, how's it going there? Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Welcome to Michigan Avenue with the lunch bunch here. We're cruising up Michigan Avenue, window shopping, checking out the tulips. Yeah, you got the window displays here at Nike Town. They're going in there to check it out. There, look at that. Feel the unreal. Yeah, get your shoes there. Go back to the tulips. Yeah, we lucked out. How lucky are we? Get to spend another day just cruising around Chicago. So thanks. I really enjoy just hanging out with the lunch bunch because it's so much relaxing. I can actually read your comments and we can interact. And it's always weird on TikTok when the comments are just flying by and I'm just usually confused half the time. Here we'll cross the street here. Yeah, there's some beautiful tulips over here. So we'll cross. There's Michigan Avenue looking south here. You can get the full. Isn't it nice in landscape? You can see both sides of the street. And we're at Huron in Michigan, I think. Look at these tulips. Look at these yellow and, or no, the white and red ones, pink ones. Look, they got water's flowing. We got a little trickling stream and a waterfall right here on Michigan Avenue. Look at that. How they got that worked out. The water surface goes into a siphon and then it comes right back here. So here, we'll film this. Look at that. So Demichi films the beautiful real waterfalls there in the Bavarian Alps, and then I film the artificial ones here along Michigan Avenue and Lincoln Park, but it's still nice flowing water. It's not frozen. Yeah, you see that, Shannon? Yeah. Yeah, Twitch is, I couldn't handle Twitch. That's for video gaming, you know. I know a lot of other people live stream on Twitch. Actually, people were live streaming on Twitch long before TikTok or YouTube even though YouTube's been around for a while too. Yeah, that car that was honking, the car ahead of it was in the center lane, and it cut all the way to the right because it realized suddenly it wanted to go right and cut that person off. So horns are always blaring. Welcome to the land of horns, sirens, and jackhammers. Scenes and sounds of the city here in Chicago. Look at these tulips. There's a water spigot. Yeah. But here we're up by Tiffany, Saks Fifth Avenue. There's Neiman Marcus. Look at the beautiful John Hancock Tower there. Yeah, we'll go all the way up to the water tower. There, Giordano's and Rosebud restaurants are that way. And then Gino's East is there. We'll go by Tiffany's. Yeah, look at let's see what they got there. Look, oh, they got some bracelets. Look at his rings. They got 2 rings, 2 bracelets. Tiffany and Company, the nice secure window display here. Tiffany and Company. Of course, New York's the real company. Look how, yeah, our sister city Osaka, from Osaka, Japan. We got Chicago's sister city with Osaka in Japan, which is a huge city. Second city of Japan there. And look at the beautiful floral display we got here, celebrating our friendship between Japan, Osaka, and Chicago. Isn't that amazing? That's great here. Look at the beautiful Victoria. We're going by Victoria's Secret. Hey, they're taking a nice photo there. Look at that. People taking photos here on Michigan Avenue, enjoying the beautiful day, well, cold day. Twitch is great for live streaming. Well, maybe I'll check it out. We might need Twitch as a backup if we lose TikTok, because I got YouTube, but I'll look into Twitch if we need to. I don't know much about Twitch, but do people have good followings there? Do they, you know? Oh, it's always an option. There's Ralph Lauren's Ralph Coffee here. We got some wind. We'll head up to the water tower here. So we got options. Isn't it good to have options? You know, as much as I complain about TikTok, you think I'd be more excited about the TikTok ban. But we got 9 months until it goes into effect. And I think there's even like a 3 months extension. So it'll be tied up. It'll be tied up in the courts for years. You know how things happen. Everything's a very litigious society. I'll sue you, you sue me. There, we got the lady here. We'll cross Chicago Avenue, so we'll head up to the water tower here. Look at this beautiful view to the Chicago water tower. Get the John Hancock and the Ritz Carlton to the right there, hotel. And then there's the Four Seasons is in the 900 North Michigan building, the one that looks like it has the 4 towers at the top. But this is the water tower with the pump house. Keefe and Dixon. Yeah, Vinavita, new app. Well, there'll be a lot of new apps coming out. So yeah, we got all kinds of options. And I got to maintain my consistency because I know we've built our audience here on these platforms we got now. But we'll keep it in our pocket for the future. Here's the great water tower, Chicago. So let's look at this Bodega Veneta. This little building in between Loyola and we'll go by Canada Goose here. What time we got? We got 12:21. Look at this entrance to the 800. I don't know if they call this 800 North Michigan or what they call this. I know the Park Hyatt's in the side. Here's Canada Goose. Canada Goose Arctic program. There, people take cruises to the Antarctic. You can get a cruise to the Antarctic now. Isn't that amazing? Norwegian Cruise Lines there. Here, Nomi Kitchen, Lounge, Garden, and Spas right here. Yeah, you're following them. That's good. Yeah, Kiefer Dixon. That's good. Thanks for the good info there. There's the Nordstrom Rack. Destination XL, Interbalaji. We'll go down. Yeah, there's a really good view to the One Chicago Tower there. Look, you can see it. It's so tall, I can't even get it all in. There's the One Chicago Tower as we head west on Chicago Avenue. We got Stan's Donuts, There's Rush Street looking south. You see how Rush, once it crosses Chicago, it goes at a slight angle. It goes at a slight angle. That's usually what we take when we go up Rush Street there. We'll run across the street here before this traffic comes. Devil Dogs, there's where the old Pippins used to be, that bar there. The new Pippins is over there, just moved around the corner. And we'll head down Chicago Avenue here. Nice wide sidewalks. $650 for a Canada Goose. Yeah, that's why I got a good old Columbia jacket. You know, Canada Goose is great. Same with North Face. They make great products if you can afford it. I know they cater to the ski market. I'll stick with the mid-range Columbia jacket. Usually it's pretty warm too. And I know there's other, Burlington Coat Factory. There's other options. Here, Flacco's Tacos. You go to Flacco's Tacos right here. Yeah, go to Flacco's Tacos. Yeah. You can sit outside here. It's our Quinceañera 15th anniversary. They're 15 years old there. Look at this beautiful building. This is an historic building. I'll show you the plaque there. There's Streeter's Tavern. You can go down to Streeter's. Look how you go down, you go up. So they got some storefronts are down, some of them are up. This beautiful block here on Chicago Avenue. GNC, Fantasy Nails. You know, you got outdoor seating. Trove. I gotta be careful with somebody. Well, we're on YouTube, so it should be more forgiving here. There's the Chick-fil-A. But see, there's a plaque right here. Hotel St. Benedict Flats. Victorian Gothic design. You know, that's what this is. You know, we can get a better view of it once we get across the street here. What? No Chick-fil-A sauce? Yeah. That woman's famous now. One viral video and everybody knows who you are, for good or bad. Look at that. Look at that building there. That's that Victorian Gothic building we just went by with those storefronts there. So we're on Chicago Avenue. We're at Wabash. You see how Wabash, you can look straight down to the Trump Tower, and you got all this residential housing here. They call this the Cathedral District. Here's the school for the Holy Name Cathedral. And we'll go by Chick-fil-A, Taco Bell, McDonald's, the fast food section of Chicago Avenue. And what's this other place? Campero. You can go to Campero. Polo Campero. Yeah, it's like Polo Loco, Polo Campero here. Get your chicken. McDonald's. So there's a red line stop right there. This car is pulling into the drive-thru. They got a double drive-thru for this McDonald's. Of course, that's very important to have a double drive-thru for the McDonald's. And we'll head over to the red line station here. We'll go down there. They got all this outdoor seating here, which is nice too. But here's the red line subway entrance. And let's give this a try. Let's see. Usually I get yelled at if I go down here, so I'm gonna go quiet here. You guys understand what's going on. So I might have to retreat. I might have to retreat right back up the escalator if the station agent notices me here. But if I keep a low profile, not go blazing in here, we might be able to do it here. You see, there's all the turnstiles. Good, they're looking the other way here, so we'll try to head out the other side here. So there's where you can get your venture cards. This is the red line stop. And you hear the trains moving out there. If we cross over here, we can actually cross over to the other side. I think. Maybe not. No, this is a dead end here. So you see, you come out of the, am I still streaming okay? Good. So if you just joined, yeah, we're in the red line stop here at Chicago Avenue. We went underneath the street. I just want to show how the subway, how easy it is to connect with the subway here. And hey, that wasn't too bad. We made it. Good. Hey, you see the Chicago flag colors? Yeah, the light blue. You see how they got like the city skyline. You can see the Chicago stop there right in the tile. The Chicago stop on the red line here. See how we popped out? We're on the other side. We're across from the Whole Foods. Here's the one Chicago Tower. There's two towers. There's Dunkin' Donuts. That's the Friend Sushi, the conveyor belt sushi that we usually walk by on TikTok. So we'll continue down Chicago. Here's the YMCA. This is the old YMCA building that they renovated. I'm glad to see it looks like the construction's done. So for 2 years, this was under construction. And let's check it out here. Let's see what it looks like at street level here. Tina Fey used to work at this before she went to the Second City and became famous on Saturday Night Live, and then her show in New York there, 30 Rock. Tina Fey, when she was younger, she worked at the front desk here when this was a single room occupancy men's hotel YMCA. So you can tell the characters that she had to work behind bulletproof glass. Look at the Art Deco. This is the YMCA. This was built in the 1920s here. Now they call it the Lawson House, 30 West Chicago Avenue. Used to be the YMCA. Look at this beautiful Art Deco ornamentation. And it's a pretty big YMCA. Here, we'll see if we can run across the street here really quickly. Yeah, we made it. So Chicago Avenue. And we're over to Dearborn Street. River North Chicago. Yeah, it's like the hotel in the Blues Brothers. Yeah, you remember that single room occupancy? That was down on Van Buren where that building's gone. But yeah, if you've seen the Blues Brothers where they had that single room occupancy, and the YMCA was kind of like that, you know, where Elwood had his little flat there where you cooked the toast on his little wire there. the old heater there. Yeah. Here you see how the bike lanes, they got the bike lanes here. And look how you can look over. There's the John Hancock on Michigan Avenue. So we're looking east there. Thanks everybody for tuning in there. Yeah, you like that place, Tara? Look at that. Yeah, look at that. An old YMCA. Of course, there was a YWCA. I have to figure out where that was at. I think that was somewhere else. And every major city at one point had a YMCA, usually in the downtown where people could stay. They were kind of like hotels. Oh, the Blues Brothers Hotel. Yeah, you remember that? Yeah, at the beginning of the movie, you know, Elwood picks Jacob out of the Joliet jail, and then they go downtown, and he stays at his place for one night. They're right by the L tracks. The train keeps going by. Elwood sits in the window there. It's so narrow. It's like they're in the room's only like 5 feet wide, you know. And look, there's JC Rivera. Hey, there's JC. There's the Bear Champ, and there's the Bear Champ's girlfriend. Look at that. So we saw the Bear Champ's girlfriend. I don't know her name. And look at this great mural here on the side of, what is this? Gold Coast Beauty and Spa here. That's awesome. Agricultural, Acropolis style, and Gold Coast Market. So we lost Foxtrot, but you can still go to the Gold Coast Market right here. Functions much the same way. That beautiful building used to be a piano factory. That was a piano factory. I don't know the name of it. You can look it up. And I wish they had a plaque on the side that would tell me. I look it up and then I forget the name. It's not Baldwin. Baldwin Piano Company was out of Cincinnati. There was many Chicago piano makers, and we'll go by. Look at that beautiful building there. That used to be a piano factory right here on Chicago Avenue. And yeah, isn't that pretty? That's nice, Shannon. Yeah, so that's Clark Street looking south. So Washington Square Park's just up there. We got 1231, so I'm gonna have to start heading south here. So we'll just get the facade of this building on Chicago Avenue at Dearborn. No, Clark Street. Clark and Chicago. We're heading over towards LaSalle. So we might start heading down LaSalle. I'll have to reverse this. Hey, there's some pansies. Yellow and blue, look at that. Yeah. There's the L going by, so I kind of wanted to, maybe we'll go over one more block. Let's go down Wells. Wells will be a good street to go down. There's some interesting new developments that have recently been built. There's some housing and stuff. LaSalle Street's nice, but LaSalle Street's really wide, and it's hard to walk down. You get caught at those lights down by the McDonald's there, and it's just not as friendly for pedestrians on LaSalle Street. There's undercover police right there. Plainclothes policemen. There's Chicago Avenue in LaSalle. There's the Moody Bible Institute. The Moody Bible Institute's right there. We've gone into their courtyard. And here's LaSalle Street. See how you can look down to the Sears Tower. LaSalle Street's really wide. When we cross the street, we'll see if we can look down to the, there's the Board of Trade. Can you see it? The Board of Trade's straight down there. We're about a mile north of the Board of Trade up here at Chicago. And there's LaSalle Street looking north. Some housing there. And the Moody Bible Institute. So if you just joined, we're in River North. We're up here on Chicago Avenue, where we'll circle back down to the loop area here. How's it going? And hey, look at this barbershop, Levant Barbershop. Yeah. Nice barber pole. See, there's some housing there. There's some new housing there. Housing everywhere. We got Bible Institutes, Alumni Auditorium. There's the L going by. Look at the L going by there on the, that's the Chicago station on the Brown lines right there. We go by there sometimes. The Gertz Piano Company, the Bush and Gertz Piano Company. I think that might be it, Michael. Thanks for looking it up. I'll look that up. There's a Wikipedia article. It could be the Bush and Gertz Piano Company. It's one of those Chicago-based piano companies that no longer exists. And that's that beautiful building we just passed. Thanks for looking that up. You got that song stuck in your head? Yeah. Good vibes. Yeah. So, thanks for that. Yeah, I wasn't looking at the comments. Thanks for... There's the check on gas prices there. Can you read that? $4.39 for regular, $5.39 for ultimate. Expensive gas prices here in Chicago. That's why I don't have a car. So I'm walking all the time. Walking and talking. But here, we'll head down. This is Wells Street. So we just left Chicago Avenue. Now we're going to head straight back towards the river. We're heading south all the way back towards the loop here. We're in the River North area. And we'll cross Superior and Wells Street. Wells Street's nice because it's got the bike lanes. It's got the bike lanes in either direction. And eventually, look at these amenities. Look at these amenities they have for this luxury residential apartment building here. But eventually, Wells Street turns one way and one of the bike lanes ends. And you have to dodge over to another street. Here's the Brayhan Pub. There's a nice Irish pub here, Sláinte. Look at that, yeah. Genuine food, and get your Irish fare. Look at that, yeah. You get your burgers and your fish and chips and everything. Gets the Brennan Pub there. So we're crossing. Look, they're demolition and dismantling. Are they tearing this building down? What are they doing? Look at this. Another residential development. Look at that. Stop Putin, stop the war. Yeah. Can you believe, and I know this is sensationalism, people posted this video, they got the effect they wanted. They were interviewing, you know, they were at a Trump rally or something, and they found a woman, you know, an American woman, and they said, well, who would you rather have president of the United States, Vladimir Putin or Joe Biden? And she says, Vladimir Putin, you know, and, you know, I can understand if people don't like Biden, if people don't want Biden to be president, if you think he's corrupt. But seriously, you would pick Vladimir Putin, not even an American. And I know she was being the shock value. She just wanted to show how angry she was at the direction that she feels America's going. That she wanted to shock the stupid guy that was interviewing by saying, and I don't think she really meant that, but she actually said that. You know, and these people support Reagan. What would Ronald Reagan say if an American would support a Russian dictator for American president? Ronald Reagan would not agree with that, you know, and I'm not trying to fault one side or the other. I wouldn't, some of the things that the left says are extreme as that too. I know sometimes the left makes stupid statements like that too, and I'll point it out too. I was just amazed, you know, it's just like, seriously? But here, look at these beautiful dogs here. But that shows you the state of America as we head into this fraught election year. It's going to get worse. I have to cover of course, the Democratic presidential convention is going to be in Chicago. The Republican convention is going to be in Milwaukee, only a 90-minute train ride away. And I'll certainly be here when the Democratic convention is going on in Chicago. I thought seriously about going up to Milwaukee just to see what the Milwaukee convention is going to be like. But we'll see what's happening by then. Maybe I'll want to stay away. How's it going? Hey, good. Hey, thanks for tuning in. That's great. So there's the streets of sand. Erie and Wells Street. Look at this. Look at this new building. Look how it's staggered there. Look at that. And here we are on Wells and Erie. We're heading south here. Yeah, and it shows you how, you know, for all the civics and ethics and, you know, government classes we took, you know, we're a constitutional republic founded on with democratic principles. We vote on things. That some of the extreme rhetoric is pushing on authoritarianism, where people think or fearing that things are so bad that they'll tolerate someone stepping on the Constitution to get what they want, which is not the American values that were compromised. Democracy's hard. It's hard to compromise. It's hard to work with the other side, people you have serious disagreements with. But if that breaks down, we got serious problems, and that's why we're talking about it. But here, we'll cross Ontario. There's Brian Urlacher. Look at the advertisements. This is where people just fly to get to the highways. He has 3 lanes. It becomes 4 lanes in the evenings, and people rush to get to the Kennedy Expressway. Here, we'll cross. This Al's Beef's location's gone. There used to be an Al's Beef right here, but there's the Wells Street looking north. Here's Wells Street looking south. Look at the beautiful buildings here. What's this? Shadow Lab. There you go, to the Shadow Lab there. Look, I can show this because I'm on YouTube. There's the Green Rose Dispensary. I really would be afraid to show that on TikTok. Isn't that amazing? Yours truly. Coffee Tacos. Yeah, we went by this. We went by this earlier this week. There's a great view to the Sears Tower right there. Look at, see, we're heading south on Wells Street. Here's the Bar Cargo. Paul, how's it going there? Thanks for tuning in. TRG, yeah. Oh yeah, the convention. Imagine the interviews we can do on the street with. We'll see all kinds of people holding up signs, protests, people just joining in the chaos. The media, I want to cover the media covering it. You know, there'll be like media, TV trucks, satellite trucks. We'll be at the United Center, you know, and look at this nice block of lower scale buildings here. We're at Wells and Ohio Street here, River North. There's some more J.C. Rivera's good work. It's got the lease on it, the for lease. There's some nice older Italianate storefronts there. And look at this building that's like staggered there. But here we got the light, so we'll cross. That's looking west on Ohio Street. This is looking south on Wells Street. Acini Brothers Wholesale Meats. Yeah, we'll check that out. Amy Lund, thanks for tuning in there. Yeah, don't bring harm on your neighbor or other residents. Yeah, I'm all for that, you know. We got to learn to coexist. We got to learn to tolerate and smile on your brother. Everybody get together. Time to love one another right now. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm a hippie. You know it. Here, O'Leary's Public House. So O'Leary's Public House, Acini's Brothers Wholesale Meats, Gilda's Club. Look at these beautiful storefronts here on bars and meat markets here on Wells Street. We'll go by the Anti-Cruelty Society. Here's the nice tulips here. There's the Grand Mart. So here's the Grand Food Mart. So there's plenty of little convenience stores. You don't have to go to Foxtrot now that it's closed. They were kind of expensive anyway. I forgot about that. I myself, I didn't really ever shop at the Foxtrot or Dom's Market. I would show it off. You know, I like the fact that there was a grocery option there, but I really didn't shop there. So I guess I was part of the problem why they had to shut down too. There's Benny's liquor stores over there. Here's this interesting building with these balconies. Look how these balconies protrude out here. You can look down the street there. Hey, Swanky Nails. Get some manicure, Swanky. Yeah. There's Swanky right there. How you doing? Anti-Cruelty Society. Adopt a pet. You can go right there. It's pretty large. They got 3 levels of parking above, and then they have a whole half a block there where they have a hotel for pets there. Women walk out June 24th. Good. Yeah, we'll cover that. We'll cover that. Thanks for the. That would be an event to cover. I'll keep that. June 24th. I'll probably be getting back from Texas then, but I want to be back in town around that time to get back before the Pride Parade and the naked bike ride. But maybe I can cover it on YouTube. I don't know. Not that anybody wants to see that. Here we're on Wells Street in Illinois. So here's the L tracks over there. Look at all these light fixtures. Yeah, Paloma Contreras. We're getting close to the merchandise mart. Look at all the. Look at that light. That's some lights you can string. Look at all these lights. Look at these lighting vendor here. You can pick out all your lamps and sconces and. Lou Malnati's. There's Lou Malnati's on Wells Street here. So probably when we get up to Hubbard, we'll make a left. I'll save the Riverwalk for later in the week. We'll just head back. What time we got? 12:44. Yeah, I better start getting back to Michigan Avenue so I can get back to work. Thanks everybody for tuning in here on Lunch Bunch. We're in Chicago. We're over by Kinsey and Wells Street. The Merchandise Mart's only a block south of us here. You see how that so many furniture vendors locate around this area. And we'll cross the street right here. We'll start heading back. There's Wells Street. See, we're only down to 1 bike lane because it becomes one way as you get further south. There's the L train as it rounds the bend there. Merchandise Mart. You want me to stop by the dispensary? I can do it on YouTube. TikTok would ban me. Can you believe that? At least that's my experience. I've had bad experience with dispensaries on YouTube or no, TikTok, but YouTube's much better. Hey, there's the L round in the bend here. Let's watch the L round the bend here as it goes around the Kellogg building. You see the Kellogg's there? You got the Salesforce Tower behind it there. Look at the L round in the bend there, heading into the Merchandise Mart station. Yeah, I'll get a couple dogs. Usually at nighttime, we can film like the dogs and cats in their jail there at the Anti-Cruelty Society. Great place to adopt pets if you're looking for pets. Yeah. Okay, we'll leave this area here. 12:45 in the PM. 38 degrees. It's kind of cold, but this will probably be. This might be one of the coldest days we have in a while. So that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping we get to May and then we get enough of this 30-degree weather. And I'm very happy that, me personally as a hippie, I'm very happy that cannabis is legal in this state. You know, I notice it when I go to other states. You know, I'm like, wow, I'm back in the 90s. You know, you gotta like, you get complacent. You forget that you gotta like hide your paraphernalia and all this stuff because you don't have to in this state. You know, it's we're very fortunate. I've lived long enough where I now live in a state where they legalized. You know, and I know it's not for everybody. I'm not promoting it. I know a lot of people still frown on it and don't like the smell. But there's other ways to ingest. There's edibles. You know, you don't have to stink up the air to get happy. There, we'll go by the Joy District, the Hub 116. If I cross the street here, yeah, let me cross. Oh, there's a fan coming here. I want to cross the street to show this. I should have crossed the street here. I'm jaywalking here. That guy's doing it too, so it's okay. Let the traffic stop here. There we go, we made it. So I want to show this, yeah, this is a co-location workplace called Hub 116. At the top, you see where those round things are? That's a VIP lounge. If you rent space in there for co-locate your business, you get access to that and you can have parties up there. There's the Joy District, the Hubbard Inn. This is all on Hubbard Street here in Chicago. They got like a little bar up there too. It is a pretty happening spot. I should come down here on a weekend in the summertime because there's usually like lines out of the doors for these bars and stuff in the weekends on warmer months. Here's Mickey's Bar, Mickey's Park. Look, they got the little, you get your little drinks to go here. We'll go by the Boss Bar here. We'll cross Clark Street here. Yeah, this is a nice area. See, they got Bub City. This is, let me cross here. This is Clark Street. You got Rick Bayless has his Frontera restaurant right up there. There's the Bodega Havana's right there. Yeah, let's go down this way. Let's go down this way. Let's go down Clark Street just a little bit. Yeah, Don Berto Tacos, the Boss, the Bodega Havana. Levain. Is that what that's called? Look at that. They've got nice murals over there. And here's Planta Queen. Nice restaurant here. And the Smith. The Bodega. Taquiera. Levain Bakery. The Smith. Clark Street. We're down to Kinsey Street. This is an interesting building here, this warehouse too. It has a nice little tower in the center that you can't see until you get further away. There's the barrio. So we'll head down Kinsey a little bit. There's some interesting views to the Marina Towers this way if we go down this way. Yeah, we'll go by, let's go by Harry Carey's. Let's go by Harry Carey's, this great building. You see it there. Yeah, admire all these little brick buildings before they tear them down to build horrible condo buildings or office towers like this. I know there used to be. It's amazing how built up this area has become. There you see that Thompson there, that little center portion there. And oh look, they got some plants on the wall. Ferns everywhere. Cars coming out of the garage here. Look, they got the bag on the top of the car. They're packed up, they're ready to go. Look, they're just loaded up there. Must be moving. So there's Harry Carey's. That's that Dutch looking building there. That's where Harry Carey's is at. We're at Dearborn and Hubbard Street. Old Mother Hubbard's. Is that right? Yeah. No, this is Kinsey. I'm wrong. We were on Hubbard. This is Kinsey. Kinsey and Dearborn. Kinsey and Dearborn is where Harry Carey's is. And look how the Marina Towers is behind there. Look at that nice view to the Marina Towers as we cross Dearborn Street at Kinsey. And yeah, we'll go right over here. 1251. The art and the brickwork. Yeah, I know. Look at that building over there. This one. Look at that detail. Concrete mixed with brick. Steaks, Italian seafood, spirits, Harry Carey's. Maybe one day we'll just go in there, and I got to get back to work. We'll go by the House of Blues sign here. We're heading south on Dearborn Street, heading towards the Chicago River. 38 degrees. It's kind of cold today, but at least it's not raining. Yeah, the contrast of the old and new. That's what makes cities interesting. The contrast, the old with the new, the mix of uses. The density, you know, yeah. Thanks for appreciating it. I appreciate it. Yeah, we'll do a road trip. Yeah, the cupboards. Hey, thanks, Anna Marie. Thanks a lot, dear. Thanks. Yeah, lunch at Harry Carey's. That's great. Thanks for the Shannon. Shannon, thanks for sharing. Isn't that a nice place? Yeah. You can sit at the bar on one side, and they got the restaurant in back. You can actually sit down and have a nice steak dinner. Here, let's go up behind the Marina Towers. You can walk right through here. And behind the House of Blues, we just passed the House of Blues. We'll go behind it here. A lot of people traveling through here. And there's the former IBM building they call the ADA Medical Plaza. There's the Marina Towers. Look, we're underneath the Marina Towers. Looking straight up there. Look at its balconies. The corn cob buildings. Does that look like corn? It's corn. Look at that. You got Smith and Walensky's. Yeah. I'm just walking straight through here. I just want to get to the other side here. Thank you.
Film up here.
Okay, I'm going to go right to the street. I'm going right to the street. Thank you. So see, look. You're not allowed to film in front of, this is private property because they own this street here. And he wants to make sure I knew that. So I'm going to go right to the street and see the perils of live streaming or legion. People will come up to you and make sure they'll exert their corporate power, you know. So most of what I do is I rail against corporate power. Americans, we love to rail about our freedom, where corporations that we invest in their stock every day or take away our freedoms. And we'll buy the stock of Tesla, Google, Apple, and they'll take away our freedoms. And we'll end up out here with these people, and they won't let us, you know. So I'm all for freedom. I'll follow freedom of speech. I know people have, you know, how's it going? People have righteous anger against corporations. I get that. You know, but then we still buy their stock and we try to get rich off the same corporations that'll kick us out of their buildings there. So we'll film the Marina Towers, and they can't do anything about it because he can't kick me off of this bridge. And that corporate security rent-a-cop, he's worried about losing his job too. You know, so he tells me I can't film. I'm gonna still film. I'm gonna still walk through there until they throw me in jail for just filming the Marina Towers, Bertrand Goldberg. You know how I get passionate about this stuff. One day they're gonna say I can't film on the Riverwalk. They already kicked me out of the Merchandise Mart. They kicked me out of Ralph Lauren's. I'm never, in the rest of my life, ever gonna buy something from Ralph Lauren. Never gonna buy something from Ralph Lauren the rest of my entire life. You know, and Ralph Lauren will be fine without me. He can live in his court. He can live in his little brand there, his country club mansion. You know what really angered me about Ralph Lauren? Here is Ralph Lauren, this guy that portrays this polo lifestyle image. I went in there, and it was part of their ad campaign. They had Lakota Sioux Native Americans dressed in Ralph Lauren. That's what really angered me. Ralph Lauren had, and I'm sure the nice models from the Lakota Sioux, I hope they got paid a lot of money by Ralph Lauren to dress in their little polo shirts. And we know from historically, you know, my ancestors included, that we were not allowed in the country club. Native Americans, Melungeons, African Americans, we were not allowed in the country club. And now Ralph Lauren wants to act like we're part of the club when he portrays this country club image that we are excluded from. The brand excludes people. Do not buy Ralph Lauren. Do not buy Ralph Lauren. Do not buy Ralph Lauren. Screw Ralph Lauren. That guy in a suit kicked me out of the store, and it was his right to do it. They got a policy. I was just trying to show people, trying to promote their brand. They have lost me for life. I will never in the rest of my life buy anything from Ralph Lauren. That's how seriously I take this. So hey, thanks everybody. Here, we'll go by, as we go by this guy's in court. This guy will take away your freedoms too. This guy will take away your freedoms and claim that he's an American. He is an American, but he's not my type of American. So let the second Civil War begin. You know what side I'm on, and he wants to bring it on. Thanks everybody, I really appreciate it. And I respect other people's viewpoints. I know some people tuning in, you might love that guy. I respect your views. You know what my views are. I seriously do not like that guy. I'm not anti-conservative. I don't think he's a true conservative. Why is a guy that paid off a porn star and tried to hush it up, cheated on his wife, And that's not what the issue is. The issue is he used campaign funds to do it. Why is he the flag standard bearer of conservative values? Now, he might represent conservatives, but he himself is not a conservative. And true conservatives know that. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. I know I'm losing out my audience. I don't care. I'm walking past Marina Towers. Some rent-a-cop tells me I can't film there. Here, let's go over to Lake Street here. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about how this election year is going to turn out. It's not going to be over after the election. It's just going to keep going. The battles will continue. Americans will be at each other's throats. People will continue to bash Chicago, this beautiful American city. This beautiful American city, these images of Americans, they want to destroy Chicago. I see it in the comments every day. My moderators have to block because people, they want to use Chicago as an example of the failed liberal policies, which there's some criticism there. I don't agree with everything Brandon Johnson's doing, you know, but I choose to live here, stay here, pay high taxes. Cities have value, you know, you guys get this. Thanks for understanding. But here, I'm going to calm down. I'm going to head back to work, get me some lunch. Thanks for dealing with my diatribe here. Feels good sometimes to get it out. And got to show I'm a real person here. And you know what the funny thing is? People on TikTok won't even like watch this video. Like I can almost say whatever I want and they won't even like watch it. It's just so funny. I appreciate you guys watching it. The Lunch Bunch, thanks for tuning in. You got to know how I feel and how passionate I am about this stuff. I really appreciate everybody in the Lunch Bunch. Sorry I got so excited there. You saw just simply walking. I'm trying to show people the Marina Towers, and then some guy that's not even a true police officer, somebody that the corporation, that hotel tells me I can't film here. When all the tourists, if I was staying in that hotel, you can film all you want. Since I'm a guy, you know, just walking down the street, he knew I was live streaming. He wanted to make sure I wasn't welcome. I'm not welcome at Marina Towers. Welcome to America. It's going to get worse. But hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. I'm going to go back to the Merchandise Mart and get kicked out again. Go back to the Merchandise Mart. You'll see me on the news. Live streamer gets arrested in Merchandise Mart for filming. Brian, really, Chicago. Everybody can laugh at me. But hey, we're back at Michigan Avenue. Thanks everybody for tuning in. And we're going to wrap this up. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Look, we got some ambulance here. Let's go see what's happening here. We'll walk. Oh, they're pulling away here. So we'll get this ambulance. Scenes and sounds of the city. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Sorry I went off there. Oh, the sirens. Yeah, thanks to the mods. Thanks Patricia. Thanks everybody else. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it, and I'll try to keep it together the next stream. I won't go off the handle. You see how hard it is for me to be a live streamer because I have all this pin-up angst that I have to run this like fine line where I stay neutral. It's very impossible to stay neutral, especially when we're going to have to cover. It's gonna be really bad. I really feel these conventions are going to be something bad's going to happen. I just got a feeling, and I really hope not, for the sake of all the people involved in Milwaukee and Chicago. I hope it's not like 68, it's more like 96, so we'll see. Thanks for tuning in, really appreciate it. Thanks for joining us on our little lunch walk here. We'll talk to you later from Chicago. Have a great day. Thanks to my mods and everybody else, and thanks for understanding and cutting me some slack. I kind of went off the handle there. And if it's too bad, I'll delete this video. So thanks for watching it live. And I might not want it recorded here because I kind of went off the handle there. So we'll talk to you later. Have a great day, everybody. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Have a great